So I had a story I wanted to share about a friend who had built a monumentally successful business, and this was a business that year after year would generate over 8 figures in sales, so massively successful, and he doesn't have to work for multiple lifetimes now, he and his family. And I was thinking about something that he shared with me a while ago, because the lessons that he would share with me, they would sink in after we talked. Like, he would share a lesson with me, and then like a month later, it would settle into my brain, and it would into like the soil of my mind, and then I would be like, oh, that was the big lesson that he was trying to share. And he talked to me about how he missed being in the grind and being unsuccessful, because those were the moments that made him battle tested. And he felt that after he just had all this endless piles of cash to be able to retire early, that he didn't feel like there were any new moments that were forcing him to be battle tested. And what he liked early in business, when he was scraping by, when he was struggling, was that there were always moments that he had to fight, that he had to prove to himself that he had that courage and that he could come out on the other side successfully. And this is why he said that he felt that he now is not battle tested. But obviously, when he was fighting and securing his business and going through the intense struggle, he had those moments earlier in his life when he was battle tested. And it made me think about how when crypto winters come around, and I don't think this right now is a crypto winter, but it could be, these are the moments I feel like that will make the victory at the end that much sweeter, because we know Bitcoin is perfect money, and we know where this ends up, even if right now it's a little bit frightening. Even though right now everyone wants to run for the hills because everyone's emotional, humans are extremely emotional, but it's those smart people that can see through the rain clouds, and they can see through the foggy, scary times. And so I feel like, if I take my friend's example, right now is, if you're investing in Bitcoin, now it's kind of like when you're building yourself up, and these moments show that you are battle tested. So it's like it's a pleasure that you get to prove right now that you can be battle tested, that you can be courageous, that you can be strong in this moment. Because I feel like that is what will, in the end, is what you'll look back on and be like, I proved myself in those really difficult, really scary moments where it was unsure and it wasn't all perfect, roses and sunshine. I feel like it'll make it sweeter, because you'll be like, okay, I went through that darkness. I went through, those really frightening days, those cold, scary days. And now look, 5-10 years later, I'm on this successful mountaintop. And at that point, you might be like, oh, in 10 years, you might be like, now I'm bored, because it's not like way back in 2025 when I had those exciting moments that I could prove that I was a real warrior and that I could really fight and battle my way through adversity.